Yo, what's up everyone, and let's address the elephant in the room, the never-ending debate, MacBook or Windows laptop. Look, we all know MacBooks have that design, that feel, but are they objectively? Today, we're diving into why a MacBook might just be the better choice over a Windows laptop. We're talking build quality, that whole Apple ecosystem thing, performance, and even the stuff you don't think about until you need it, security and customer support. No fanboyism here, just straight facts. We're gonna break down the top features, pros, cons, the whole 9 yards, so you can decide for yourself if a MacBook deserves a spot in your backpack. Let's get into it. Okay, first impressions matter, right? When you see a MacBook, it's a MacBook. That aluminum unibody design, it's not just about looks, even though it does look pretty slick. It's about durability. MacBooks are built to last, and that's something you can feel in the weight, the sturdiness of the chassis. Pick up a MacBook, and you'll notice how solid it feels. That's the premium build quality everyone's always talking about. Windows laptops have definitely stepped up their game in the design department, but there's still something about that MacBook aesthetic, the minimalist design, the attention to detail, that sets it apart. Even little things like the way the lid opens with one finger, or the satisfying click of the trackpad. Apple sweats the small stuff and it shows. Plus, let's talk about the trackpad for a second. It's huge and smooth, and the gestures are super intuitive. Windows precision trackpads have gotten better, but MacBooks still hold the crown in my book. And then there's the screen. Whether you're looking at the MacBook Air or the Pro, those Retina displays are just stunning. Sharp text, vibrant colors, and wide viewing angles, perfect for everything from editing photos to binge-watching your favorite shows. Let's talk about the Apple ecosystem. If you're all in on Apple devices, iPhone, iPad, AirPods, the whole shebang, then a MacBook just makes sense. Apple has this way of making its devices work together seamlessly, and it's honestly one of the biggest reasons people stick with the Apple ecosystem. Need to take a call on your MacBook while you're browsing on your iPhone? No problem. Handoff lets you switch between devices seamlessly. AirDrop a file from your iPhone to your Mac in seconds. Copy and paste text between your iPad and MacBook. It's like magic, but it's just Apple doing its thing. And then there's the Apple Watch. Unlock your MacBook with your watch, get notifications on your wrist, even use it as a remote control for presentations. It's all connected and it just works. Now, some people call this a walled garden, and I get it. You're kind of locked into Apple's world, but honestly, when it works this well, it's hard to complain. And hey, if you're someone who values privacy and security, Apple's got your back there too. Your data stays within the Apple ecosystem, which is more than I can say for some other tech giants out there. But okay, enough gushing about the Apple ecosystem, let's get into the nitty-gritty performance. MacBooks, especially the newer ones with Apple Silicon, are performance beasts. Those M1 and M2 chips are insanely fast and efficient. We're talking about smooth multitasking, even with demanding apps like Final Cut Pro or Logic Pro. You can edit 4K video, run multiple virtual machines, and still have battery life to spare. And speaking of battery life, MacBooks consistently outperform most Windows laptops in this area. Seriously, you can leave the charger at home and still get a full day's work done. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gaming. Yeah, that's one area where Windows still has the edge. Macs aren't really known for their gaming prowess, although things are slowly changing with Apple Arcade and the increasing compatibility of Apple Silicon with some AAA titles. But for everyday tasks, creative work, and even some light gaming, MacBooks are more than capable. Plus, they run super quiet. You won't hear those annoying fan noises even when you're pushing the system hard. So yeah, performance-wise, MacBooks are no slouch. Let's be real, nobody wants to deal with viruses, malware, or any of that nasty stuff. macOS has a reputation for being more secure than Windows, and there's a reason for that. Apple's tight control over its hardware and software allows it to implement robust security features that are deeply integrated into the operating system. From the get-go, macOS is designed with security in mind. Things like Gatekeeper, which only allows apps from the App Store or identified developers to run by default, help keep your system safe from malicious software. And then there's File Vault, which encrypts your entire hard drive, so even if your MacBook falls into the wrong hands, your data stays protected. Plus, Apple is constantly releasing software updates that include the latest security patches, so you can be sure that your system is always up to date and protected from the latest threats. Now, I'm not saying that Macs are invincible. No operating system is completely immune to attacks. But compared to Windows, macOS offers a more secure computing experience overall. And for a lot of people, especially those who handle sensitive information, that peace of mind is priceless. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Apple's customer support. Now, I know Apple has a bit of a reputation for being expensive, especially when it comes to repairs. But here's the thing, AppleCare, while not exactly cheap, is actually a pretty good deal. It extends your warranty and gives you access to Apple's legendary customer support. And trust me, having someone who actually knows what they're doing help you troubleshoot a problem is invaluable. Plus, Apple has retail stores all over the world. So if something does go wrong, you can just walk into a store and get help from a real person. Try doing that with some other laptop manufacturers. Now I'll admit, Apple's customer support isn't perfect. You might have to wait in line at the Apple Store, and sometimes it can be frustrating to deal with support staff who seem to be reading from a script. But overall, Apple's customer support and warranty services are more comprehensive and customer-friendly than what you'll find with most Windows laptop manufacturers. At the end of the day, choosing between a MacBook and a Windows laptop is a personal decision. Both have their pros and cons. Windows laptops offer more variety, more customization options, and are generally more affordable. But MacBooks offer that premium build quality, seamless integration with the Apple ecosystem, impressive performance and battery life, robust security, and top-notch customer support. It all comes down to your individual needs and priorities. What do you value most in a laptop? What are you going to be using it for? What do you think? Do you prefer MacBooks or Windows laptops? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech insights.